Now to Washington, a live look at the federal courthouse there, where there is stepped up security ahead of former President Donald Trump's arraignment this afternoon. It's expected at 3 p.m. our time, and it is an unprecedented third arraignment. Trump is now facing 4 criminal counts in special counsel Jack Smith's investigation into Trump's alleged attempts to overturn his 2020 election loss and his actions surrounding the deadly January 6th riot. Trump's defense team slamming this latest indictment as an attack on his free speech. ABC's Justin Finch reports from Washington.
Outside D.C. District Court, security barriers in place for an historic third arraignment in just 4 months for former President Donald Trump. In the shadow of the U.S. Capitol, site of the deadly January 6th insurrection, the former president is set to appear in federal court and enter a plea to charges from special counsel Jack Smith that he was leading a conspiracy to overturn the results of the 2020 election that culminated in the attack on the Capitol on January 6th.
It was fueled by lies. Lies by the defendant.
Smith alleging Trump knew he lost the election but was determined to remain in power and that Trump knowingly spread lies about election fraud. Smith also focusing on Trump's actions, claiming he pressured then Vice President Mike Pence to reject the electoral vote certified by Congress. Pence refused.
I want the American people to know that I had no right to overturn the election.
Federal prosecutors arguing Trump was repeatedly told by his White House counsel and Republican state and federal officials that his election fraud claims were false. Trump's attorney refuting the latest charges on CNN.
This is an attack on free speech and political advocacy, and there's nothing that's more protected under the First Amendment.
Trump's former attorney general rejecting that defense argument.
All conspiracies involve speech, and all fraud involves speech. So, free speech doesn't give you the right to engage in a fraudulent conspiracy.
A U.S. Marshal spokesperson tells ABC News that Trump will not be handcuffed and will not have his mugshot taken, but will have his fingerprint scanned. And while there is heavy security around the courthouse, authorities say there have been no credible threats. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
Stay with WFAA and ABC News throughout the afternoon. We will bring you Mr. Trump's arraignment live when it happens here at 3 o'clock. We'll also have complete coverage on our WFAA digital channels.